Kate that wasn't scheduled to be born for another week or so. So I thought I had a couple of days off on maternity leave. Wasn't feeling that great, but I was 9 months pregnant, so I think I was just ready to welcome her to the world.
It was exactly 3 o'clock in the morning, and she was talking on the phone and her water broke. And then everything was kind of nuts after that. My wife, in all her wisdom, told me to call 911, which I did. She obviously had her hands full at the time. And then once we called 911, it was just kind of reacting to the information we were getting from them and hoping everything turned out all right, which it did.
Castle County, Delaware, what's the address of the emergency?
I'm actually on I-95 south headed to Christiana.
Okay.
About 8 minutes to get to the hospital. Our wife is pregnant. We think the baby might be crowning.
I think my question for the 911 operator was, should I continue on to the hospital? Because we were probably about no more than 10 minutes away from the hospital. And I just remember thinking in that moment that I needed someone to help. I needed someone to make the decision for me. I don't want to say fortunately, but I just remember at the moment I was thinking that, the baby started crowning, and it was a no-brainer.
The baby's out.
Completely out, sir?
Completely out.
Okay, here, I'll just...
Blankets
Okay, you got some blankets there, sir?
Yeah, we have some blankets.
Okay, is the baby crying? Is the baby crying?
Is the baby crying? Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, but yeah, the baby's crying.
The baby's crying? Okay.
The 911 operator walked us through kind of how to clear her airways and how to clear her nose and mouth, make sure that she was breathing, and then to tie off the umbilical cord. And that seemed to be just an eternity of waiting for the paramedics to show up.
About 6 inches from the baby, okay? We want you to tie it 6 inches from the baby.
Okay.
Tightly around the umbilical cord, 6 inches from the baby, but do not cut it, okay? And then tell me when you do it.
You can read as many books as you want. It doesn't prepare you for something like this. And so when you're in those moments of crises, you want someone who's been there, who's kind of has some experience with it. Probably the only time I've ever called 911 in my life, and it was very hopeful in that situation, no doubt.
Even though we were on the side of the highway, it was so quiet and it was so still, aside from my daughter crying, and it was really comforting to have someone there that was so confident to guide us through kind of step by step of what needed to happen next.
I see a unit arriving.
You see a unit arriving? Okay, good. Let me know when they're with you there, okay?
Okay, they're pulling right up behind us right now.
They're pulling right up behind you now?
Yep.
All right, let me know when they're right there with you and with Mom, okay? Is it a baby boy or a baby girl?
Baby girl.
All right.
It was after it's all said and done, and wife and baby are loaded in the ambulance and they're going off, and you have police officers and cops congratulating you, and then suddenly they all leave and you're by yourself on the shoulder of 95. But I'll never forget the name Andrew, right? Like that's a name that's forever imprinted in my head because he was the 911 operator that night.
Hey, what's your name? I'm sorry.
My name's Andrew.
Andrew?
Yep.
I appreciate your help, Andy.
You're very welcome. Congratulations to you, to both of you.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of calls we'll never know the outcome of, so it's always great to hear the satisfaction, especially when you're able to help someone out. The absolute rewarding part is just the simple fact that you're helping somebody every day, whether it be a fire call, police call, medical call. You're always helping somebody because they're calling here. It's never going to be the best day. It's probably they're at their worst, whether it be whatever's going on in their life for medical reasons. So they're looking for help. So if you're a helpful person, it's a good starting job for you.